usually when the live ends, it's too late, and I have to go to the eye doctor early tomorrow morning. So,
Oh,
Okay.
I look like hell, but oh well. What can you do?
I like your hair.
Oh, I blew it out. Thanks.
Uh-huh. I could tell.
Yep.
I like your hair.
oh,
Oh shoot, it's me. That's me. That's me.
yeah, yeah.
Boing,
Boing,
boing, boing,
Boing.
boing,
Yeah, boing 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 boing.
On
boing.
air.
Okay, hey broken fishin'. Broken fishin'. Broke fishin'.
Broke
Okay, broke
fish,
fishin'.
broke
And
fish, N. Broke fish, N. How are you, Daniel?
Fine, fine. I took a short class this morning how to make hot chocolate like they were doing it in 70s 47. Very, very interesting. The guy on YouTube have over 2 million subs. He's an historian of
You know
food.
what you're saying. Yeah,
Is
it might be me. Who
I
knows?
feel like
tasting history with Max Miller. That's the name of the YouTube chain.
Max Miller.
Tasting history with Max
Oh,
Miller.
I've seen him before.
He was showing us how the
Oh,
ancient were making chocolate and the history of chocolate since the 17th century.
oh, really?
Mm.
Oh, neat.
One,
Mm. Hi, Beth. Hi, Learner
Hi,
Sober.
Feline.
Child Pink
Hi,
and
Learner
Feline
Sober.
07.
hello,
Hi,
Beth.
Hey, Crackles.
Now I see the person who runs.
I have to keep checking these guests because I don't know who all might
Hi,
join
Power Power.
in.
What's
Hey,
up?
Flower Power. Hey, Jane, Sandra. Woo-hoo, you made it again to another live.
Hey, JSH. What's up?
Hey, Daniel Fontaine.
Yeah, I have two screen now. I can see the people on the who is on the chat.
Okay, good. Yeah, I get my cell phone.
Yeah, I have an old
And
computer.
follow it here on YouTube.
Yeah.
Just have to
Oh,
make sure that I turn down the
You
volume.
followed the chat on your phone, Alice?
Yeah,
Oh, you do? I didn't know that.
yeah,
Are you using your iPad for the
yes,
for the
yes.
live? Yeah, using your
Uh-huh.
iPad. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm using my iPad. And my iPad is like my computer. I use it for everything.
Right.
I get anybody that has Apple, I get your messages on here. Your texts, I text from here. I can even make phone calls if I wanted to. But I turned that off a long time ago because it got annoying. Every time somebody called, it would come on the iPad if I was doing something else.
By
So,
by the application of Apple, it's iMessages, I think.
yes, iMessage.
When can you text here without any cost, or is it only for United States?
Um,
I always
no,
want.
I can't. I don't know. I'll have to check into that.
I know I can text anywhere in Canada for it won't cost anything, but I don't know if it would be good for United States. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried texting anyone out of the United States,
Yeah.
but I know my niece that lives in Australia. She has a phone that she uses when she comes to visit here.
Okay.
So, and I think it does cost to send her a text and for her to text back and her Australian number.
I remember the good old times when we used to have Blackberries, and Blackberries had their own system of messaging, and
Mhm.
you could use it anywhere in the world. without any more charge. But I don't know if it's the same thing with the message application. In oh, Diane went off.
Yeah, she got frozen.
Okay, I don't know if it's the same with the Apple.
I think she's frozen again.
Oh yeah,
Oh, there she is.
Yeah,
I saw her move a little bit. I see her blinking.
yeah.
So she must be on.
I don't know what happens every night, somewhere between 7 o'clock and generally like 8, not maybe 8:15. So they do something with the Wi-Fi. Something happens with the Wi-Fi around here. I don't know if a whole lot of people get on at the same time and it screws up I don't know what the heck happens, but it happens almost all the time.
Yeah. I was having that problem at one time. It was the internet carrier, actually.
Who was your cell phone carrier? Did you have power yesterday? Did you have service, whatever? Because they said AT&T was down.
Oh, I don't have AT&T. I have T-Mobile.
I have Verizon. Yeah.
You have what?
I have Verizon for my phone.
Oh, Verizon?
Yeah.
Yeah, Verizon's a good company.
But for the Wi-Fi, it's Optimum, my Wi-Fi.
Oh, I have Spectrum, which I found out today that the apartment complex where I live has managed to convert everybody's cable to be billed through the management instead of directly from Spectrum. My account has been totally moved into their possession. I think Diane's frozen again.
Oh, yeah, I think so. No? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I want to know how they got permission to switch my service over to them. They said they had a bulk form that, they got, signatures of people. I was like, well, they didn't get my signature because I've never heard of that. They were taking over. And they said I had to get it from the management office. So I called the management office and they said I had to get it from Spectrum.
Oh, dear.
And I was like, okay. And it was so sneaky. They didn't advise anyone ahead of time. Oh, Spectrum was supposed to notify everyone. No, can't you take, accountability? You should be able to do this on your own. Why would they have Spectrum tell us if they weren't pulling something shady?
I missed that whole story. I lost the Wi-Fi. I didn't get the Spectrum, and then I totally lost the whole rest of the story. You got something from apartment management, and then I lost it.
Yeah, they switched. They cut off my service through Spectrum, and now they're billing us for cable and internet through Spectrum. But now it's the responsibility of the complex to collect the money from us. So it's going to be $75 for internet and cable, which is just basic cable. It's not anything special. And it's actually less than what I was paying with internet and my Philo subscription for streaming, which is $25. But how did they get my signature on some bulk form that gave them permission to get my account closed? and transferred into their possession.
Hmm.
I'd like to
know.
know that, and I want to see that form, and I want to see my signature on it because I did not sign it. I didn't even know about it until we got the email and said, Spectrum is now going to be billing the da 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 da. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, I was so mad. I was having a hard time sleeping last night because I was so mad. But the manager says, "Oh, get it from You need to get that information from Spectrum." So, like, well, Spectrum told me I need to get that information from you, and I want to see the form. I want to see what bulk form that they have with my signature, giving them permission to access any use of my account. Isn't that sickening?
Yeah, the stuff that's going on today. Well, you saw what happened with my bank account. I showed you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was I went to sign on to my bank account, and it was something like I was overdrawn like $10 billion or something.
Yeah.
And it said there was a hold on the transaction. So I was waiting for the thing to just drop, because obviously it's not, I didn't know what it was. I thought it was some wacky, like, fraudulent transaction. And yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Did that ever get straightened out?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a little bizarre. So I don't know what's going on with these banks, and it's weird.
Yeah. That
Hi,
is weird.
Just me.
Yes, just me.
So I want to tell you guys a couple things.
Yeah.
Do you, Dan, you probably don't remember, but Alice, you remember Sharon Starovsky Davis, right?
Yes.
Well, I told you she had a kidney transplant.
Yes.
And I don't know if anybody else here knew that or remembers her, but she's doing really well. So
Oh, that's
she's
good to
back
know.
home,
Yeah.
and she's with her grandkids again, and she looks good.
Oh, wonderful. That's
It looks really
great.
good.
That's
And
really
I don't know Alan Elder. Someone is asking if we know, if we have heard about Alan Elder.
no, we're looking for Alan Elder.
No.
Alan Elder, please check in at the front desk. Your party is searching for you.
Your party is here.
Yes.
Yeah, trust me, she looks really good. She had a little bit of a complication, but she did well, and she's home now, and she's living her life, and yeah. So
Oh, good.
yeah.
That's great. Good news for once.
Yeah, really.
How long did it take for her to find a donor?
It wasn't that bad. She did have to wait a few months,
Oh,
but now I have to get this. I don't want to relay the wrong information. I'm not going to say anything because I will relay the wrong information because I can't remember.
yes.
But she didn't have to wait that long. I think one of her sons donated a kidney, did like a direct donate or something like that.
Mhm.
And I don't know if that moves you up in the transplant line, or I'm not. That's why I said I don't want to give out the wrong information.
Right.
But it's funny because there's a thing in organ transplants that the recipient of the organ can take on characteristics of the donor.
Mhm.
And this is actually a true thing. Sharon said Sharon's absolute favorite candy of all time was Peeps. She could just sit down with boxes of Peeps and go through them. Her donor, the donor kidney, doesn't like Peeps. And guess what?
He likes them now.
Sharon doesn't like them now either.
Oh.
The donor loves chili from Wendy's.
Oh.
Guess what Sharon loves now?
Oh my God.
Chili
Chili
from Wendy's.
Wendy's.
So, so if I gave a kidney to my sister, she will love dry martinis for cocktail. Oh, at first time I hear that. How strange.
Mm-hmm. That is, I've never heard that before, but
No?
it sure is interesting to know.
Yeah.
So she opened one of the. She took a bite.
Mm-hmm.
She threw it all out. Never finished it, and so that's actually a pretty well known thing, is that the recipient of the organ can take on certain little nuances of the donor, which I think is kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's neat. Isn't it?
It is.
You know, people.
With extra olives. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't buy Peeps because if they made individually packed Peeps, as soon as you open the package, you have to eat the whole thing because they get as hard as a rock.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't just have one and save the rest for tomorrow because they get hard. So I was never like a huge fan of, I mean, I'll eat them. They're not my favorite candy, but it's just kind of interesting because Sharon just posted that. Now she doesn't like Peeps anymore, and she loves chili from Wendy's.
Oh,
So
wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So I wonder if you got one from a serial killer, would you have those tendencies of wanting to kill someone? Oops, she's frozen again.
Yeah. But maybe she can hear you.
Yeah, I hope she can hear me. So I'm watching to see if she comes back on it as a guest again, like she did before. Yeah, because that would be weird, you know? I think they've made a movie about someone that got a heart transplant from some, it's one of those scary movies, and then all that stuff. I wonder if that is true. Okay, so we lost her again completely.
Yeah. She's having a problem with her cable company.
Yeah, she's had that problem for a long time. And, So what do you think, Daniel, about this
I don't know. It's quite
world?
There's a lot of things in the universe that we don't know, but I don't know. It's the first time tonight that I've heard this. Oh dear.
Oh, there she is.
Aha.
There you are.
Um,
Glenda killed a salmon. I believe it. What did she do?
extra olives. What's Crackles eating with extra olives?
Dry martini. She's drinking it, not
Oh.
eating it.
Oh.
Though mine would have to be packed with olives, It's a little martini with my olives.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Ugh. I
I
like
love.
them. I like black olives, but I don't like the green ones.
Oh, okay.
No, I just don't like the way they taste.
Oh, yeah, they can be kind of, I don't know, dry.
You mean the green olives?
No, martinis.
Oh yeah. Well, it's potent stuff, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I like them dirty.
I wonder how those became so famous.
My mother, my dear late mother was a fan. Well, she was not a big drinker, but because we were talking about cocktails, she was a big fan of. I don't know if you ever heard of that in United States. I'm sure you must. They were called They were very popular in the 70s. Here, they were called, gosh, Pink Ladies.
Oh, yeah.
I have heard of it, but I don't know what's in it.
It's gin, with, believe it or not, I I don't like it because, well, it's gin with cream, and to give the pink hue of the drink, it's um, whiskey.
Grenadine?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
what?
grenadine.
Grenadine.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
That's
shaking
ugh.
hey,
Gin and milk.
Lucille.
Gin and milk. Hi,
cream.
Lucille.
I know, gin
I
and
don't
milk.
know.
Ooh.
Gin and milk. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
I used to drink gin.
and a cherry,
With
and a cherry
milk.
to top it.
Ugh. I remember a drink from the 70s, and I don't know why I remember it. It had um, creme de menthe.
Oh dear.
What the hell? Oh, a grasshopper. That's what it was called.
Oh,
A grasshopper, but I don't know. I just remember, uh, I think my parents or my mother drank it. I never had one. I mean, I know there's creme de menthe in it, but I don't know what else. I'm thinking milk or cream or something. I don't
Yeah.
know. But they call it a grasshopper.
Have you heard about the bulldog? That
The
that
what?
was that the bulldog. That was a very popular drink in the 70s here. You take a big glasses, and you fill the glasses with crushed ice. You put, well, the dry gin that you want, an ounce, whatever, and you put in that lemon juice, orange juice, and you top it with, I don't know how to say it in English, un filet, a little drizzle
uh-huh.
of what you just said there, the red thing, uh,
Grenadine.
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 Grenadine. It was making a big glass that was very popular here in the 70s. Also, a bulldog. Why they called it that, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
here
Must.
we had Long Island iced tea.
Oh,
oh
that's
my.
that's strong.
The first time I ever had a Long Island iced tea, was I a senior in college? And I was the last of all my friends to turn 21. My birthday is October 4th. So everybody else was 21 and I was lagging behind. So when I turned 21, it was like, all right, finally. time to drink. So, and back then out in the Hamptons, there were all these dance clubs. And Friday, Saturday night, that's what we did. We went to these dance clubs. And one of the dance clubs was on the beach, and they had a ladies' happy hour. So my
Mm-hmm.
friend Debbie, who was like 5 feet tall, she goes, "We're going to go to happy hour. We're going to get drunk, and then we're going to go over to this other place because Debbie Gibson was going to be singing there live." Like, okay, that's a plan. And she, bellies up to the bar and she's like, "I'll have 2 gin and tonics." And I don't like gin. So I didn't know what to get. So the bartender he goes, "I'll make you Long Island iced tea and I'll give it to you," because they're not supposed to do, I guess, like the multiple booze drinks. It was just like I guess they call it like well drinks. But he goes, I'll do the Long Island iced tea. And I'll tell you, it was delicious. It was so refreshing, just like iced tea. I had that one. And then I had a second one. That was bad news. That night was bad news. The club on the ocean was up on the dune, so you had to go down a whole flight of stairs. I went down the stairs, not on my feet, but I went down the stairs all the way down into the parking lot, which was all sand. Had I not been like Blotto, I probably would have split my head open on those fucking stairs.
Oh.
Sailing down. I mean, this is, my God, I was like 21 years old, but I have never had one since then. I was so sick the next day. Oh my God. It was terrible. It was bad.
Did you visit France? Have you ever visited France?
Yes.
No.
No. When I arrived in France, I was, I don't know, 22, maybe 21, 22. And we visit a place in France that is called La Bretagne. It's a Brittany in France. And they make there what they call le chouchen. It doesn't have any English word for it. It's called le chouchen. It's the national drink there in Brittany, en Bretagne. And they told me, beware, because it's very strong, but it doesn't taste that strong. It looks like iced tea, it had the color of iced tea. And I had the chouchen, and they told me, Danielle, what are you feeling? I said, I don't feel anything. So all of us, except me, of course, all the people that were around the table went up, go out from the restaurant to go outside. I was not able to move my legs.
Oh my.
I didn't feel drunk. I was completely conscious of everything, but I was not feeling. They had to carry me out. I'm 6'1". They had to carry me out of the restaurant, and an half an hour after that, I start laughing and laughing and laughing. I couldn't stop. It took 4 hours for me to be able to stand on my legs. Like marshmallow,
Oh, yeah.
I never touched the stuff again.
Oh, I know. I have never had one since then. I mean, just the thought of it literally makes my stomach flip over.
Yeah.
Just the thought of how it tasted. And yeah, that was not a good night. Yeah.
Oh, well. I'm sorry, Lucille.
Yeah, Lucille, that's
I
sad.
understand that.
Alcohol can have very negative effect on some people.
Yeah.
I know I was married to one.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah, it's
flower power. I
sad.
agree. It's like when you're younger, you can get blasted and show up for work the next day. Now,
Oh yeah,
you have a couple drinks, you need like 2 days to recover from it. It's not worth it for me. I'd rather just drink water or Coke or something,
I
because
know.
it just and I don't even have to drink to excess. I can have one drink or half a drink, and it affects me the next day.
Oh.
So I don't really even like it anymore either. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quit drinking in 2009.
Right on, JSH.
I'll have a drink now and then at a family thing, but that's all. My body doesn't want it. I got that swine flu, and I was sick for months, and never wanted an alcoholic drink ever again. Ever again. I don't know why, but I used to smoke, and now I quit smoking then. You know,
I quit smoking 35 years ago.
good for you.
I stopped cold turkey. I never wanted another cigarette again. I don't know. One day I woke up and it didn't taste good, so finish.
Well, that was easy. That was a
Yeah.
good way to do
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, what flower power is nothing like being someplace in a crowd of people, or you're with your friends or your family, and you're the only one there that's sober. That is like, you realize how stupid people act when they drink. And you think like, oh, I'm glad I'm not doing that, and I'm not acting stupid like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you waited till you were 21 to drink?
Me, no.
Oh.
But in order
Just
to go
went
out, to the clubs, you had to be 21.
Yeah. Really?
Mhm.
In United States now?
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We
I
still
think
went. They let
it
us in.
changed from 18 to 21. I'm trying to think what year that was, because it wasn't that long before I turned 18, and I was like, oh yeah, I have to wait till 21 now to drink. And because my birthday was so late. So
Yeah.
it was 21 for us here until the year that I got 18 years old. The law changed, and for 18 years old,
mhm.
if you, yeah, if someone want to go in a bar or and they look much younger than you would look normally at 18, they have to show. Uh, when also, if you want to, we cannot buy here alcohol in any kind of store. We have la Société des Alcools du Québec, our special store where you go. Well, and if you're too young, if you don't have an ID, don't
Yeah.
get it.
Yep. Yeah, it's the same here.
Except 21.
Yeah, Moonchild. I'm 56, so that's what I'm saying. It was like 2 or 3 years And because I do remember, I was like, oh, I can't believe I'm going to have to wait till 21. Like, I'm going to wait till 21.
We'd get in when we were kids.
No,
We'd go to the happy hour at the hotel bars. Remember how popular they used to be?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd have a band.
Mm-hmm.
We used to get decked up and just go out there, curl our hair, put on makeup, and all these old men would be buying us drinks and dancing with us. We had fun.
Oh, gosh.
And I grew up down in the Mexican border, so we'd always cross into Mexico too and go partying there.
That must have been neat.
Yeah, there was one place called Eddie's that, all my age people hung out. It was cool. We'd go out there and go to Eddie's, and they'd look at us. Are you old enough? Yes, I am. I'm old enough. I can get in.
Oh, okay. I believe you.
Uh-huh.
Come on in.
Mm-hmm. That's how it was.
Oh, Linda, I have never slept well, and it's gotten worse. I didn't think it could possibly get worse, but it has gotten worse. I've been a horrible sleeper since I was a kid.
Really?
Yep. I used to sleepwalk when I was a kid, and yeah, I've been a horrible sleeper my whole life.
Wow.
So that's why, like, if I want to sleep, it's like I have to have a certain bedtime routine, and I can't really veer from it too much, or else it just throws my entire sleep rhythm off.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, yeah. Like I envy people that can sleep on a plane sitting up, or just like take a nap in a reclining chair, because I can't. I never could.
Mm-hmm.
My father used to look at a pillow, even if he was standing up, and just looking at a pillow, he was all falling asleep. I can't either. I mean, I watched a few days ago. I don't know if you know the YouTube channel Dr. Mike.
No,
He's a doctor in New York and in New Jersey. He got over 11 million sub.
wow.
He's a medical doctor in New York, and I think he said that he was in New Jersey also, and he was speaking about that people who have problem sleeping and all the things he speaks. He was speaking about. I've tried, but put everything very, very, very black, absolutely no light, and
Alice, we have discussed this, but the blackout shades and the blackout film, and
yes,
I have it on my windows, and now I have like a canopy thing over my bed because the light bothers me so much. And I can block it out with the canopy, and actually it's like kind of cozy. It's very like comforting. So
yes, you have to.
I heard something about melatonin though, Flower Power. You have to watch the dosage with melatonin. I just saw this, I think today or yesterday. What the hell did they say about melatonin use? Oh, shit. I have to remember what they said, because I've been watching things about like dementia, and I'm trying to think if I think that may be what it was, because Wendy Williams got diagnosed with dementia.
I know.
And I was just looking things up, and I think that I saw a video that said that you have to be careful with melatonin, because they're finding that melatonin can increase your risk for Alzheimer's and dementia.
oh la la.
Oh, actually, something else that greatly increases your risk of Alzheimer's dementia is Benadryl. So, like, if you take like, and not, I don't mean take it for, like a allergic reaction. I mean, if you take it chronically, sleep,
Yeah.
they said that there is a much, much higher incidence of Alzheimer's and dementia in people that use Benadryl on a like long-term basis to sleep.
Yeah.
So, oh, Lucille says Dr. Mike is handsome. Oh, Crackles didn't drink at all when you hit the disco. It was all about dancing. Well, my friend's, now her husband, at the time it was her boyfriend, he was a bartender at one of the clubs out here. So we used to go up and order our drinks and give him a 10 and he'd give us back a 5 and 5 singles. So, but we danced so much, we were stone cold sober by the end, because we were, it was summertime, we were dancing, we were sweating, we were, and we were perfectly fine to go home after that.
About the Dr. Mike, anyone like me who like animals? Yeah, the guy have a dog. I mean, when you walk his dog on the sidewalk, you have the impression that he's walking a bear.
Oh.
The dog is so huge, so high, with fur. It really looked as if he was walking a. I don't know what kind of dog it is, but I don't know the. A few video ago, was showing us how he was bathing his dog. The dog take almost all the place in the bathtub, and he was combing his dog after, and there was as much dog fur beside the dog than it was still on the dog.
Oh, I know that. I know how that goes.
It's dark brown fur, and I don't know what kind of dog it is, but it's huge. It really, you have the impression that he's walking with a bear instead of a dog.
You've already goofy. I have a tough time taking any medicine. He's from Russia.
Dr. Mike is from Russia. Well.
Oh. I thought this was starting at 7. I can't stay that late.
Okay.
So I'm going to say good night to you guys. Good night to everybody.
Oh, you have an appointment in the morning.
Yep. So I got to get these dogs out and get them treated and go to bed myself so I can get to the eye doctor.
All right.
Tomorrow morning.
It doesn't have to last 3 hours at each time,
Right.
Yeah, we can, stay as long as we want or as little as we want.
Yeah.
So good night, everybody. It was good.
Good night. Good night.
Guys. Good night, Alice. Good night, Danielle.
Bye-bye.
We'll see you next time.
Good luck tomorrow at the doctor.
Oh, thank you. Get me out of here.
Get you out of there.
How do I get out of here?
Don't you?
I'll leave studio.
Oh, there it is. You're about to doze off yourself. I know. I think we should end it because I had a long day today. I cooked.
And
I came over for lunch.
You know what? Last week, was it last week?
Mm-hmm.
Last week, I had dinner after the chat.
Oh, no.
This week, I had dinner half an hour before the chat, and I don't feel as much talkative, but.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I had my cousin over here this afternoon I cooked enchiladas,
Okay.
and she came over for lunch. And after she left, I had an appointment with my therapist, my medication therapist. And then I was feeling like I wanted to take a nap. Like, I can't take a nap. I may not wake up.
I
So,
by the for the next week, I don't know what will be my situation, but I will
okay.
start dental work uh,
Oh,
for
cool.
quite
Mm-hmm.
quite extensive dental work.
Oh,
My next appointment is the 27th of this month. I don't know. I'm going toward implants,
yeah.
so I don't know. I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
They won't start the work for the implant on the 27th, but
Yeah.
it's gonna start by that appointment, and after that, I'm gonna be you know,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Um, and I was also going to suggest to Diane if she wanted to take like turns and 1 week over at her channel and 1 week over here, and maybe if you want to participate, we can have one at your, and that way, you know, we
yeah.
all get the same amount of screen time.
I don't have any. The few videos that I've had on my YouTube channel. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
released it because I think it was very boring, and I only have. I think I only have 20 some subs, so it won't be interesting for you to work.
Well, our subs here would follow us, won't you?
Yeah.
You join us over at a live chat on Daniel's channel, wouldn't you? I think they would. I think everybody would go there.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Broke Fishin'. Thank you for stopping by. We're
Yeah.
all going to say goodnight.
Yeah. Okay.
And we'll see you next week somewhere, here,
Hey,
there, or
somehow we'll find it.
either we'll meet here in Texas or Long Island or Canada. One of the three. We'll let you know in advance.
The trip to Canada won't cost a cent.
Yeah, it won't cost a cent. Okay, good night, Learner Soper, Flower Power, Linda, Lucille, Broke Fishin', Linda F., Beth McCracken,
Bye bye.
Flower Power, Moonchild, Pink,
Feline.
Feline,
Yeah.
Daniel,
Alice.
Alice. Yes, good night, everybody.
Bye bye.
Thank you for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye. Let's see, I love all animals, but especially dogs. Aw. And what about Ernie? Or not Ernie. Oh, I forgot your cat's name. Learner Soper. Don't be angry. All right. Good night, everybody. Love you.